Oh, excuse me. I was just checking my messages. I know there's probably a better time to do it, but some things just can't wait. At least that seems to be the case for some people who haven't quite learned proper behavior when they're out in public, especially in the theater. Now, during a recent performance at Oslo Repertory Theater, the woman in front of me started scrolling through her emails or text messages on the phone in the middle of the play. I kept my mouth shut at first until she did it again a little while later. These phones put out a lot of light when you're in a dark auditorium. I finally leaned over and asked in a whisper if she would please put the phone away. Now, of course, she couldn't just say, "I'm sorry." Instead, she glared at me and in a highly sarcastic tone said, "Is there anything else I can do for you?" Cell phones have become the biggest nuisance theater patrons encounter. No matter how many clever ways theaters think of to remind people to turn off their phones, they still go off, usually at the quietest moment in the show. And the people who forget to shut them off usually can't find them, so they keep ringing or buzzing or making other odd sounds. I keep my phone on vibrate all the time and in my shirt pocket, so it's easily accessible. Cell phones have become the new version of irritating cellophane-wrapped candies, the kind that should be ripped off quickly like a Band-Aid, but too many people try to open them slowly, thinking that's less disruptive. But it actually prolongs the agony. Now, at least I think we've moved past the tic-tac phase. These noisy mints used to be an obnoxious presence at every show I attended. Now, of course, there are still the talkers to contend with, the people who think they're at home watching TV, not realizing that anyone else around them can hear their conversation. But you're not at home. You're at the theater, surrounded by people who generally paid a lot of money to enjoy the show on the stage, not the one in the audience. All we can do is keep reminding people about their offensive behavior and hope that some of them get the message. Oh, speaking of messages, for opening night, I'm Jay Handelman.